Hello, welcome to Guitar Club Online. My name is Sai. This lesson we're going to be in the rhythm guitar lesson of the Pink Panther. So lots of power chords. And lots of little hidden gems in this as well. So stick around for that lesson. If you want to see a preview of the piece in the link below, click it. I don't include them in the main video, so the lesson is separate, but there's a 3-part arrangement for you to check out. So let's get straight on with it. If you don't know how to read tab and notation, pause the video now and you'll get to see how the numbering system works. So this guitar part starts with a trill on the D, which is your 15, on the B string. So 12's your 2 dots, 15's here. D to D sharp trill. So play the note and hammer on with your middle finger and pull off. Then we're going to hammer on the 16th and the 18th. So one pick and hammer on and land on the bottom. It's a G note. So you're going D, D sharp, F, G. And the other guitar is playing a D. And they do it in an octave. That's a really fun way to start. And kicking straight into part A, which is our power chords. So you're going to get really good at doing power chords whilst learning this piece. 3 and a 5 here on the E and A string. That's a G power chord, so it's all done by where the first finger is. It's what we're going to, if you learn your notes, is what the power chords are called. So there's a G5 basically, because in your major scale, if you got 5 notes, you get to the 5th on the A string, and then 3 and 5. I mean 3 on here, which is your first note of the scale, and 5 makes a 1 and a 5 in the scale is a power chord. And that shape we just move around, so it goes for all the rest of them. And here we're just going G in the power chord shape, B flat and C. So you drop that shape down the string, move it to the 1st and the 3rd, and up to the C, 3rd and the 5th. Same shape but down the string. And then we go just down on the, for the second part we stay on the E string and the A string. 1, 2, 3. 2 notes. And that theme comes back loads, so if I say the A theme, then that's what I mean. And that goes for all the rest of the verse, really. Until we get to a part where we add in our little finger on the D string. So you've got 3 fingers going on there. Instead of going here, we slide up to B flat and C, which is 6 and 8. Keep it all on one string for this, and it's a heavy part where the lead guitar goes really heavy and up the octave. And then we go back to 2 fingers for that chord. So check that out, have a play around with that. Towards the end of so there's a slight difference at the end of that section. So we play it as normal. First half is normal, and then we change key. And we change to C minor. So for that we go over 5 and a 5 on the A string, and then 3 and 3 in the middle 2 strings. And we go to octaves, which is 3, which is C octave, 3 on the A string, 3 on the A string, and 5 on the G string. So 2 frets down, 2 frets up. 2 strings down, sorry, 2 frets up. We can strum that if you mute the middle string with your first finger. So if you hear that, it'll go note, muted note, note. Just strum 3 strings. And the counting for that is 1, 2, 3, And then we're into our next section. So you just got octaves going down there. And then another little lick which is kind of a call and response to our riff. So there you're looking at trying to use 2 fingers and not move your hand position. So I recommend using those fingers I'm using. We land at the end of section B, because section B was where the octaves were. So we change chord again. This is a really fun section. Again, it's another call and response we got going on. So we got a 3 on the D string, going down to a 2, and then a D string. A really weird rhythm there, so count those notes. So it really helps to count where that 4 and 5 is for that section. There's your 1, that 2 happens on the 1, so you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 1 is a rest, the 3rd time it happens. We got a really cool thing which is in 4th intervals, so we got a 5 here, we go up 4th, we get to a 5 and a 5 here. Use that with 2 fingers or barring. And then we stack the 4ths again. So this shape. It's really fun. It takes us into our guitar solo. So that whole section is. And may do a slide down there, and you're into your G minor, which I go to, G minor blues, which I go into on the lead guitar lesson, so we're not going to cover that now. D section is so much fun in this piece. So you've got a rest, and then 2 5s. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. So you've got 5 and 5 on the middle 2 strings, and you've got these in quavers, so that means they're half beats. 1, 2, and then you're going to add 3 notes, 3 quavers for the next one. But they come a beat early. So 1 and 2 and. And then again you add another one, 4th note, you're keeping the 5 where it is, and you're moving it down to 2 this time. And you just start on the 1. 1 and 2 and. So you got, move it down to 4 on the G string, and then 2. So you're moving 1 beat rest, half a beat rest, and no rest before that happens. Okay, then you've got a kind of a 5th and octave power chord thing going on over high notes, going on with the riff basically. Which could be this. Well, it's not. We're taking this note, we're making an octave between these 2. So there's all these different melodies weaving in and out. So have a look at that. We repeat again. Oh, on the beat. It's hard to hear when there's no instrument going on. And then there's a little chromatic walk up again, and we're going to the F minor chord. So this takes you from C, 2 middle strings, 8, 8 to 9, 9. And you would go to 10, 10, but instead we're going down here. 2 or F. And this is where we've got like a little bar chord riff going on. You can thumb it here and bar, or you could middle finger. And then just bar with these 3 or hammer them up. See, whichever way you feel comfortable. We should be able to do bars eventually, especially on electric. Thumb over if you've got a big enough hand. And there's all these little riffs at the end of the 4-bar phrases. And this thing's going to repeat, it's going to slide up to our C minor. It could have done the same, it could have gone to the 10th fret, but I decided to do this. Another little call and response melody, so here you've got 7 and 8 on the G string and D string. Again, go look at the video of the actual recording to see exactly how this all fits together. I hope I'm not rushing too much, I'm trying not to make these videos last forever. Back to the A riff. Happens 4 times, and we get to an outro, which is the same riff but in 4/4, so cool. So you're basically just sliding up, play 2 notes, you don't want to hear the slide there really. You could riff it with 1 finger. Just crank your distortion up, turn your gain up for that. And then we're going to do the melody, but down an octave. So the melody is usually here. I've showed you that in the lead guitar video. We're going to do it down here. 5 on the G string, 3 on the G string, 5 and 5 on the D and the A string. You can do a backward sweep pick for that. And we drop to the 4 on the A string, so 3, 5, 5, 3, 5, 4, 3, 5, 3. And then 1, 3. So that's just a beef out there. Oh. Melody gets at the same time. The very last thing is a riff in 5/4, back to 5/4. A little bit of a slide if you want. And there we have it. Did I go over that too quickly? I don't know, you tell me. But I'm going to upload the backing track so you can upload your video and play along, and people can learn the bass or the lead or whichever part. This part is really interesting, the rhythm guitar. So go have a go at this, see if you can play along, slow it down, look at the other video to see how I perform it. And yeah, subscribe and let me know. See you in the next video.